These people can literally not hide themselves. They have to come out and raged about themselves. They have to come out and start bringing those hidden facts. They have to now admit that yes, we are literally not only the problem to other people, but we are the problem to ourselves. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sonia. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you coming to watch my videos, support my videos, and always coming back as well. I'm grateful, dropping super thanks. You guys are the best. Mwah. But let's watch this video so that you guys can actually hear why these people are raging. And I'll be back with commentaries, right? I think this is God in action. Not I think, I know so. Let's get right into it.
South is the whole problem. And I'm sorry if you live there, and it is beautiful there. I lived in North Carolina for 5 years. Civil War, and they came up with an agreement for Reconstruction. They never punished the South. None of those guys went to jail. None of them got their wealth taken away. What they did to be kumbaya is they allowed them to be politicians again. And that's where all the Jim Crow shit came from. So that's what happens when you don't punish people. And if you're in the South, you know you're the whole problem.
So you think you know what the South really is. I grew up in Mississippi in the Delta and was in Texas a lot. I spent a lot of time in Alabama, Tennessee. Georgia to me is the best. Like, Georgia is so amazing. But y'all, I moved to South Carolina 3 months ago from Georgia. I pretty much only shop at local farms. Like, I hardly have anything that's not from a local farm. So I go to Abbott Farms and Hobo Holler Farms, and Abbott Farms is the Abbott name is a huge place here. I understand I'm in a red state. Y'all, I walked in today. They have the closest to me location closed for the season. So they have this one central location, and I went there. Y'all, I'm shook. I walked around the corner as I'm walking through shopping, and they had Charlie Kirk shirts. I don't think I can shop here anymore. And I'm so sad about it. I'm so sad about it. And I guess it's kind of like people who boycott Bud Light and Chick-fil-A and Target and stuff like that, but I just can't. I don't want to give my money to these people anymore, because the specific quotes that they had on these t-shirts that they had made of Charlie Kirk, with Charlie Kirk's signature and name. Y'all, I mean, it was horrifying when you enter the state and you see this monumental Confederate flag. I mean, it is just disgusting. Mississippi has nothing on South Carolina. I had no idea until I moved here what it was really like. Mississippi's got nothing. It's the most red, most racist. I'm just mind blown. It's just so upsetting. It's so upsetting. It just really is so upsetting. Oh my God. But the difference is like people who are boycotting like Bud Light and the NFL, like, it's just completely different. Like, I'm boycotting racism, misogyny, stealing of our basic civil liberties and rights, and I'm all for basic human decency, and these people are the opposite. They're about stealing civil liberties and rights, and they're about racism, and they're proud. They're so proud. As you enter the state, there's a huge Confederate flag saying, "Welcome to South Carolina, we're racist." Oh my God. I'm sad now.
I truly don't understand how anybody that is not white lives in the South. I admit I'm a psycho New York liberal girly, but coming down to Florida from New York, okay, is such a stark difference in everything. The South just exudes stupidity. It exudes anti-intellectualism. It exudes racism. It exudes homophobia. It exudes so many isms, okay, that I don't know how anybody who's black or a person of color can even survive here. If I literally lived here, I would end up in jail because I do not let racism go unchecked. Because, what you feeling like? You okay? I see you staring and making faces. Are you okay? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I cannot stand this place. And me and my family, we have a beachfront condo down here in Florida. And I literally come here once every couple of years. And this is the exact reason why. Because this is disgusting. And it is crazy to me how the U.S. differs amongst states like this. I could never, ever in my life live here. Ever. And one last thing, y'all. These people are big down here. I'm like, God damn. I know Americans are big as a whole, but going from New York, coming down here to the South, on God, 1 in 8 people here have obesity. 1 in 8 people. Gotta be. Y'all are big as hell.
Hi guys, I'm back. I know I have been inconsistent for a minute, but I was going through shit. But let me tell you, so I'm back at home, right? And ever since I got home, I just noticed the shift of me, like, leaving Atlanta and coming back to South Carolina. If you guys don't know, yes, I am from South Carolina, the upstate type area, blah, blah, blah. Just coming down to see family every time when I come down here, I literally just be so shocked and so like surprised sometimes still how much racism it still is in South Carolina. Like, for example, if y'all didn't know, recently it was a little thing going on down there in Charleston where a group of black people were basically told that they can't come inside of a facility because of a dress code, right? In so many words, it was so dumb because the place didn't have a dress code. And then not only that, guys, it's just the stares that I get from being a black girl and the type of car that I have. The car isn't nothing special. It's literally just a Mustang. Cool. But it's just so shocking just to see the looks and the stares that these people give me. And then another thing is the police officers. If y'all don't know, every time I come home, I get pulled over. It doesn't matter what it is. I get pulled over every time. And that is just because of like the type of car it is. Every time they pull me over, I get the exact same thing. How can a girl like you afford a car like this? And I just literally shake my head. The last time I got pulled over, I had my mom in the car with me. And she was like, what does that have to do with anything? Another thing, too, is South Carolina is so dismotivated. It's no motivation here. It's an old state, so everyone moves slow. Everything is just so slow. And it's just like everybody's okay with being in a box. Like, I don't see anybody, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, yeah. And that's another thing why I moved is because being from South Carolina, you just notice, like, once you graduate, you go get a job, you get an apartment, or you end up pregnant. And it's so amazing seeing people like me that have came from South Carolina, Duke Dennis that has came from South Carolina, and many other people that have came from South Carolina, basketball players that went to the NBA, people that have went to the NFL. Like, South Carolina has so much talent. It's just literally the state. Like, we don't get enough recognition down here. And that's not anybody's fault but the state. We don't even have our own fucking football team. Yep. We share a football team with North Carolina, the Carolina Panthers. That just goes to show how the state is. And then it's just like they live in the fucking past, like the freaking past. They don't understand that it gets to a point where you grow. My bad, guys, for the muffling thing. I didn't know that my hand was blocking it. I apologize, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm literally just trying to spread awareness for this because it's actually really sad, and I hope that everyone understands you can, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can make it out. Just have to put towards like the work, like put the work towards, and just remember that God is always on your side and always have faith. But another thing too, guys, your girl is dropping tomorrow for her clothing brand, so I can't wait to see y'all there. Make sure y'all click that link in the bio. I love you. Kaya out.
So surprisingly, so far of the 50,000 people who have viewed my video and the several thousand people who have liked and commented and shared and all that about South Carolina and the racism, and the people who have commented about their experience growing up living in South Carolina, you know, all that kind of stuff. So what I was saying was true, and the people, you either get it or you don't. If you know, you know. I was trying very hard to not show how truly angry I was and not use a lot of expletives. And I was trying to stay calm, and I was trying not to cry as well. And people keep commenting about me playing with my hair. I'm autistic. When we get overwhelmed, frustrated, overstimulated, anxious, we do something called stimming, and for everybody it looks different, and so that's what I was doing. But that's a weird thing to comment on and be super overly concerned about when I'm talking about something so serious. But anyway, I've only received 3, maybe 4 comments. I've always deleted negative comments and blocked people. I decided with this one, though, to go ahead and not do it. I'm trying to comment back and like and heart and all that of the people who were positive and understood and knew what I was talking about. But I did screenshot and post 2 of the comments. I just thought y'all might want to, for the people who saw my post, I just thought y'all might want to do your thing, whatever that may be. Apparently not being racist is liberal crap. Apparently not wanting to hate someone because of how much melanin they have in their skin is liberal crap. And one man specifically said he was so proud of South Carolina for not allowing our liberal crap to take over his beautiful state. Just go look at the comments and just y'all do whatever you feel like doing with these people. Oh, and this one guy was like, you didn't even say what you were just so offended by. Bro, yes I did. I did not repeat what was on the specific shirts. But I can promise you, it was a quote of Charlie Kirk that was absolutely 100% bona fide, no debating, racist as fuck. And again, like I said, the fucking Confederate flag is literally the symbol of racism and hatred and oppression. Like, so when you were like, you never did say what you were just so offended about, yes I did. But obviously you're racist, because if you don't see a Confederate flag and automatically get hot flashes from your bone marrow all the way out and feel completely devastated and disgusted and heartbroken by it and don't see what's offensive by a Confederate flag, then you're fucking racist. So, yeah. Maybe try picking up a book and reading it. Like a real history book. Not the whitewashed ones. Have the day you deserve.
Y'all, I don't do racist stuff. I was taught to love everybody equally. Black, white, Mexican, Dominican, all races. I was taught to love them equally because the only thing different about us is how our skin color is. That's it. So, in South Carolina, it's already been bad, worse, not getting any better. And it's not. And since Trump been in the office, it's like they have even more intensified being racist. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to personally deal with somebody being racist. I ran across the issue back in June when I was visiting my grandmother in the hospital before she passed, where I was coming home and there was somebody flying a Confederate flag in their yard. And they pulled out in front of me and was waving their flag. I nicely just sat my piece on my lap because I'm not doing it. I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna fight. You're not finna say racial slurs to me. You're not finna do that because I'm the type of person that respect people, and if you don't respect me, then it's up from there. So y'all racist people in South Carolina are getting a little too bold, knowing this is an open carry state. And I'm pretty sure you have weapons too, and I know you do. But at the end of the day, people don't want to deal with that. So law enforcement, whoever need to step in and make it peaceful because my people, as y'all say, we ain't dealing with it. Y'all gonna lay where y'all play it. That's just in a discussion.
Honestly, I would just advise, right? If you are not, if you are not white, just leave the South for them, please. Just leave them, let them keep dealing with their self there. See, I don't know. At some point, I feel like if it's even possible for us to just say, okay, Black Americans, just stay this way. White folks, stay this way. Black Americans, do your business. Let's not take you to this place. White people, do your thing. Let's not take you to this place. I think it will be better. But even with that of my thinking, I still know that there are still some white folks that will still want to encroach in Black people's business because it is in them, it is in their spirit, it is cooked in their soul. That the moment they don't really talk about the spam color people, the moment they don't talk about people that look like me, the moment they don't do things that will make us talk, like they are literally not comfortable. Like it has just been their full-time routine. That is one thing I've noticed with these people. And that is why when a lot of people are bringing out the idea of like, oh, they have the white holy town. I was hopefully praying for that white holy town to be successful. Not only to be successful, but to move all of their axes down to that place. Because even them themselves knew that they can literally not cope with themselves. To that point that they can literally not cope with themselves. And it's quite sad, right? That a particular place will be known with this particular thing called racism, and they're not doing any single thing to better themselves. They're not doing any single thing to say, okay, since we are known with this, let's quit it off. Like there's a particular video I came across where a white folks was literally challenging this guy, telling this guy, do you know how we got here? Do you know how we built this place? Do you know how? And I was like, Black people literally built this America. And you people literally stole it. You took it. And you did not only take it, you're going to the point of making sure that these said people that built this place are frustrated so that they can just decide that, okay, we're just leaving. Let's just go and leave the place for them. Let them enjoy. After all, we are tired of their segregation. We are tired of every single thing. Because in every single person that comes into the system is just to make a black person feel bad. To every single person that come into the system is just to look out for one or two things that will make black people talk. But I just hope you guys change in no time, especially this South Carolina of a thing. I hope you guys change as quick and as fast as you guys can, because it has gotten to that point whereby all your karmas will be catching you one after the other. It has already started catching a lot of you guys, right? So I hope you repent before time. But anyways, let me know what you think about this video. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments. And lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. And yes, guys, with no further ado, I do add like what I say in my videos. I'm going to be saying bye and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.